Yo, what's good? It's your boy Dot from Dot Me Now Coaching and Entertainment. For coaching, my links are down below. Spirit Guide readings down below. Starcy readings down below. Patreon down below. Ooh, it gets saucy over there. Discord down below. Social media's down below. Everything down below. Let's get into this video. Look, we gotta understand that like meditation, right? The way meditation is used nowadays, I don't want to say it's like just inaccurate, but it's not like the original full use of it. Like when people say meditation, they could think all kinds of things. And I was thinking about making this video for a while, you know what I'm saying? And I already knew I was gonna record it today, right? Well, you're not seeing it. You guys aren't seeing this. You guys are not seeing this the day I recorded it, but still, I knew I was gonna record the video on this day, and then the day before, yesterday, right? I told my homie, I'm like, yo, I'm about to go meditate. And she was like, when you say you're gonna go meditate, what exactly do you do? And I'm like, this is the reason why I gotta make this video. Because meditation only implies one thing. You wanna know what it is? Connecting with source. But let me explain, because y'all may be like, well, because look, here's my thing, right? People will like close their eyes and like visualize, right? That's not meditation. That's a visualization practice, which there's nothing wrong with that, right? And if you want to call it meditation, you can. I'm just saying that the original way that the word was used is different than how it's used now. People have all different kinds of meditations, but that's not it. Like the terminology is wrong. Like for example, she actually sent me a website. They had Kriya meditation, right? I'm like, there's Kriya yoga, right? Because see, yoga, right? Yoga means to like yoke back into unify back to source, right? That's what yoga actually means. But nowadays, if a motherfucker say yoga, they think just simply stretching. But that's not yoga. Like there's yoga stretches. There's stretches that you do to help yourself get back in tune with source. Yes, there is. Like there's several different stretches for different gods and goddesses. And as you focus on the god or goddess while doing the pose, you have to connect with that energy and yoke back to the divine. That is true. But simply chest stretching is not doing yoga. And look, I don't really like. It's not like I'm like, oh, you can't call it yoga. Like if you want to call it that, you can. But I'm just letting you know, like the original word, that's not what it is. Like simply, like you could read a book and do yoga. It's called yoga of wisdom. Like studying to get back in tune with source, studying spiritual wisdom to get back in tune with source. That's called yoga of wisdom. So that's actually yoga. So it's like there's Kriya yoga, right? There's Kriya practices, right, that help you get back in tune with source. So when you're doing a Kriya meditation, you're actually just doing a Kriya practice. You know what I'm saying? But meditation is when you're actually unifying the source. So there's actually three stages of meditation, right? Three stages, right? Focus, concentration, and then transcendental experience. Or you could say focus, extended focus, oneness with source slash transcendental experience, right? You could also say calming the mind, clearing the mind, and then actually meditating, aka transcendental experience. So meditation, right, is when your mind actually becomes clear and then you're unifying with source. Now, understand that a lot of people don't get to that state where their mind's just super clear and they're connecting with source. You know what I'm saying? However, that's why there's three steps. There's the focus, concentration, then the actual meditation or the calming of the mind, the clearing, and then the meditation. How does this actually look? You see, when you pretty much clear your mind, the whole entire goal of meditation is to pretty much focus on nothing. Nothing. Because when you focus on source, it's like nothing. Like you can't really define source. You could literally call source nothingness, right? So is the goal is to literally focus on nothing. But that's hard as shit. So they tell you, focus on your breath, focus on a mantra, focus on the image. So first you build your focus on that mantra, on that image, on your breath, right? And then you keep on staying focused on that. But you get to a certain point where you go beyond the mantra, go beyond the image. You stop only focusing on the breath, and you learn how to focus on nothing and get inside that meditative state. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing, right? Just because you have thoughts flowing through, that's not a bad thing. Here's how I'm gonna say that, right? People be like, oh my God, I can't stop thinking. Want to know what's actually going on? Imagine you were inside of a room with 50 people talking, right? And then you close your eyes, right? You would hear all those people talking. But you wouldn't say, oh my God, I can't stop thinking. You would really say, oh my God, these people just can't shut up. You know what I'm saying? If anything, right? Because that's what it really is. Inside of your mind, right, you have all kinds of information and intelligences that act themselves out through you. You know what I'm saying? They could be dumb. Let's just call them like let's say sometimes you do some dumb shit, right? You can have dumb nigga information, you can have angry nigga information, you can have smart nigga information, spirit guy information, past life information. You know what I'm saying? So it's like understand that like all these things are gonna come through, right? But if you just ignore them, they'll eventually shut up. Like, you ever been around a person who won't stop talking, but if you ignore them, they finally shut up? It might take a while, but they'll shut up. You know what I'm saying? So understand that you could simply just sit down, right? And then focus on your breath. And just let the thoughts flow through. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be telling you all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's just let it flow. Like, it could be there. Just don't you don't gotta focus on the thought. Focus on the breath. When you peek that you're focused on the thought too much, go back to the breath. You know what I'm saying? That extended concentration state is when you're actually like purely focused on the breath. Like nothing can shake you from your breath, right? You're just purely just on the breath. You know what I'm saying? That really does eventually calm your mind down and eventually get to a point where it's like you can focus on nothing. You just go beyond the breath and then you're focusing on nothing. Now understand that when you people will have times where like they clear their mind and new shit come through. Clear their mind and new shit come through because you gotta understand there's so many layers of what you call the mind. People say like the conscious mind, subconscious mind, unconscious mind. Nigga, there's only one mind, different layers. Okay? One mind, different layers. And there's so much shit inside the unconscious, you know what I'm saying? So it's like as you clear your mind, right? You let more shit pop up. Understand, people be like, oh my god, how do you like have your memories and all that other stuff? You know what I'm saying? Understand that I've been meditating for what 5 fucking years now. Every single day, I would clear my mind, new shit pop up. Clear my mind, new shit pop up. I made a video called How to Speed Up Your Timeline. It literally deals with meditating. Cause when you just let shit like certain shit, right, pops up, then you act off it, and then you gotta go through that whole experience, right? You could let shit pop up and then just let it go by, and then you don't act off that shit. Like thoughts and time are actually very linked because right now, if you think about an experience, right, you'll literally be taken to that. Like if you think about a memory, right, you'll be taken to that memory. You'll be taken to that point in time. You know what I'm saying? And if you make up some new shit like, oh, I'm gonna imagine myself going to the store, you create a certain timeline event by thinking about shit. So thoughts and time are intimately linked. So if you just let certain thoughts pass the fuck by and don't act off them, you'll actually speed up your timeline. But anyway, yeah, I would blank my shit out, let shit come through. Oh, dumb niggas talking? I don't give a fuck. They eventually shut the fuck up. Oh, past life shit come up? Let me look at this shit real quick. That's how I got my shit. So with that being said, people will say, "Oh, I go to meditate, right?" But then they do it but then they do a visualization practice. You know what I'm saying? Which isn't wrong. Like it's not bad. Like it's good to visualize. You know what I'm saying? Just understand what you're truly doing. But when a yogi says, "I'm gonna go meditate," they mean I'm gonna go motherfucking close my eyes, meditate, and connect with source type shit. Because that's what meditation is all about. Connected with source, being able to eventually focus on nothing. That's connected with source. You know what I'm saying? And that's why people can like meditate and just get hella rest. Because when you focus on that nothing state, right, you're actually getting rest. When you sleep at night, if you're asleep for 8 hours, you don't see black for all 8. You don't dream for all 8. At some point, it's absolutely nothing. You're focused on nothing. You're in tune with source. You're getting charged back up. You could do the same thing in meditation. Now, meditation, getting to that actual state can take time. That's cool. That's why they developed focusing on an image, focusing on your breath, focusing on a mantra. They did these things on purpose, and mantras will actually clear your mind out and get shit to shut the fuck up to get to the point where you actually hit that meditation state. That's why they say meditation becomes a way of life because you get to a point where you're just always in tune with source. You just walk around in tune with source all the time. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be inside of a pose type shit. You just walk around and you're just in tune with source. You're just always with source. You're just in that meditative state all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, meditation also. People be like, I'm gonna go meditate on this, right? That means you're gonna go contemplate on this. That's what that actually means. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that either. Like, I'm pretty sure Google defines meditation as contemplation. So it's like that's how it gets used nowadays a lot. Also, I'm gonna go meditate on this, but really you're just contemplating on that. Meditation happens when you actually go beyond the contemplation. You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing is, contemplating can help you get to that meditative state because if you contemplate your own thoughts, right? Where are these thoughts coming from? Why do I think this? All this other shit. It can make the Johns shut the fuck up and then you hit that meditative state. But meditation doesn't truly happen until your mind's actually clear. So most people are doing shit to actually clear their mind, and then once their mind is clear, then they'll begin meditating. But even then, you could clear your mind to connect with spirit guides. That's not meditating. Like there's not a spirit guide meditation. No, you're just clearing your mind and connecting with spirit guides. There's a spirit guide. You could do a practice to connect with your spirit guides, but it's not a spirit guide meditation. You know what I'm saying? Now the thing is, I have no problem with people calling it that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like, oh, you can't call it that shit. Yeah, I'm just saying that like how it was originally used back in the past when it came to the ancient yogis and Egyptians and all. You know what I'm saying? This is what the fuck it really meant. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like you could do a practice like clearing your mind and then calling out to spirit guides to connect with them. But what you're doing is clearing your mind, praying, and then talking. Your mind is not fully like the only time your mind is clear is at the beginning when you say, "I'm gonna clear my mind." Okay, time for the prayer. Once that happens, the mind's not clear no more. It's not really meditation. You know what I'm saying? It's praying and talking to your spirit guides. That's what that actually is. So just a little quick video for y'all, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just want to tell y'all that shit real quick. But yeah, bro. Like meditation is when you actually clear your mind and then you're getting in tune with source. You know what I'm saying? And if you practice trying to get in tune with source, you know what I'm saying? For like like years, you're gonna get closer to your soul and to source and have certain shit pop up. You're like, oh my god, it's some crazy ass shit because you have all that information down inside your unconscious mind that needs to pop the fuck up, and it pops up the more and more you clear your mind and focus on nothing. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all know who it is. It's been your boy Dot. You know what I'm saying? I already said my intro, so I ain't gonna say the outro. You know I love y'all. You know I'm gonna catch y'all. You know what I'm saying? Discord, join that. Patreon, join that. All right, I'm done. Peace.